So let the church say amen. Yeah. Can I get a witness? Let the church say amen. To what his plans are. Let the church to what his word says. Amen. God has spoken. God has spoken. Let the church say response amen. To whatever he said amen. From the healing of your body amen. To the raising of the dead amen. No matter how you feel it amen. Or how your world is reeling amen. Battle on through the night amen. Cause you're gonna win the fight amen. Even in the valley amen. Or standing at your Red Sea amen. Continue to say amen. Cause your help is on the way amen. Why God has spoken I heard him so let the church say amen. Oh, lift your hands wherever you are and let the church hey, amen. Say let the church say, God has spoken. Hallelujah. Let the church say, all we needed was a word from the Lord. We've got it, so let the church oh, let the whole church let the church say, let the church say, amen. Oh, I need you to say it when your dream's about to die, knowing that God is not a man, he just can't lie. In spite of what the devil does. Church. If God said, I believe that settles it. Oh. Let the church say, let the church say, yeah. Spirit. Oh, God, everybody all over the world. Let the believers say, amen.
Coming up.
Yes, here we go.
Trending topics with TJ. Up to the minute. Keep your radio right here.
Don't miss it.
Next on Get Up Morning.
Nothing else matters.
songs, y'all. I wanna praise you. You got it. Come on and sing it. Come on. Here we go. Nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. I came to give thy praise, and I came to seek your face. Oh, yeah. Woo. Now, you need to get up on your feet right here, because instead of complaining, I dare you to praise him. Watch it. I don't care who's looking. Can we take it up? I don't care. Instead of complaining, I don't care who's looking at me. Instead of complaining, I dare you. Let's take it up again, y'all. Instead of complaining, I don't care. No. I dare you. Let's go up higher, y'all. We gotta do it. Come on. Hey, I dare you. I see you praising in the balcony. Come on. Instead, hey, I don't care who's looking at me. I don't care. You just saved me. Hey, I don't care. You weren't there. I don't care. Hey, I don't care. I don't care.
Get Up Morning
with Erica Campbell.
Find out what everybody's talking about right now.
Taking over the web.
What is it?
It's Trending Topics, up to the minute.
Now, a word from our sponsor. Learn more and save 10% off your first month at BetterHelp.com/Erica. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Erica. All right, TJ, tell us what's trending.
All right, thanks, Erica. It's 30 minutes past the top of the hour. Let's talk about what's happening in Memphis, Tennessee. Five Memphis police officers have been fired for their actions during the arrest of 29-year-old Tyree Nichols, a black man, earlier this month. Now, the former officers, who are all black men, have also been indicted on multiple charges, including second-degree murder, aggravated assault, and 2 charges of aggravated kidnapping, and some other charges, too. But second-degree murder is defined in Texas as it's a Class A felony and is punishable by between 15 and 60 years in prisons. Now, officials are expected to release the video cam footage this evening, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central. Police say officers pulled Tyree Nichols over for alleged reckless driving on January 7th. And according to the DA, after an initial altercation between the officers and Tyree, the officers used pepper spray in that altercation. Tyree fled the scene and officers caught him. And then there was another physical altercation, and that encounter turned into a physical beating, which resulted in some serious injuries. Tyree Nichols died then 3 days later in the hospital. Civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump is representing his family, and he says that the footage is going to remind people of the Rodney King beating. He says officers beat Tyree for about 3 minutes. And as the city of Memphis, Tennessee, and other areas around the country get ready, they're getting ready for the release of this footage. Public schools in Memphis, they have closed after-school programs. They've canceled after-school programs today. And law officials all around the country are preparing for potential unrest all around the country. They're said to be extending shifts and activating all officers, making sure that all officers are on deck. There was a vigil last night in Memphis, and Tyree's mom is asking for peaceful protests in her city and around the country. I also want to note this. Tyree's mom told CNN that around 4 o'clock in the morning that the doctors called her from the hospital and they asked her, did she know that her son was in the hospital? She said yes. So the doctor asked her, why are you not here? Well, she told the doctor that the police advised her not to go since her son was under arrest. That is when the doctors proceeded to tell her that her son went into a cardiac arrest and that his kidneys were failing and he passed. He died 3 days later. So I know we'll be hearing more. We'll keep you updated on what's going on in Memphis, praying for the family of Tyre Nichols and the city of Memphis, Tennessee, and also all around our country, just peaceful. I just pray for peace all around our country. And we do want justice to be served. Now, out of the 5 police officers, 2 of them their attorneys are now saying that they will plead not guilty. So we haven't heard all the story yet, but we will definitely keep you posted. Also, really quickly, there's a new biopic or docuseries coming out on Hulu today. I got my paperwork right. The 1619 Project is coming to Hulu. It's a form of a docuseries that is streaming on Hulu starting yesterday. Now, the 1619 Project, if you're not familiar with it, it is a commemoration of the arrival of the first enslaved Africans to the United States. It was written by a Pulitzer Prize winning literary master, genius, and it is on Hulu today. Colin Kaepernick also has a show coming to docuseries coming to Hulu as well. That one won't debut until next week, Friday. And if you're celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday to you. Who are you celebrating with? Vincent Herbert. Do you know who Vincent Herbert is? Vincent Herbert used to be married to Tamar Braxton. You may remember them on their reality show. It's also the birth anniversary of John Witherspoon. Always got to keep it coordinated. Bang, bang, bang. Marvin Sapp is celebrating your birthday tomorrow. If you're celebrating, celebrate all weekend long. And those are your trending topics.
You're listening to Get Up. Mornings with Erica Campbell.
My heart was racing just making spaghetti. I could have waited to tell my doctor, but I didn't wait.
I was short of breath just reading a book. I could have delayed telling my doctor, but I didn't wait.
They told their doctors and found out they have atrial fibrillation, a condition which makes it about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you have one or more of these symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, this is no time to wait. Contact your doctor.
Brought to you by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
The Venture X card from Capital One gives you premium travel benefits, perfect for seeing Taylor Swift The Eras Tour. Presented by Capital One. Ooh, I do love her. Earn 5 times miles on flights and 10 times miles on hotels through Capital One Travel.
Enjoy your stay in Suite 13.
Whoa, 13? That's Taylor's lucky number. The Venture X card from Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Got a story to tell about Jesus Christ, how we came to earth, and he gave his life to set free from all his sin. When his life is over, you can live again. Got a story to tell, and it's not too long. But I'm in a greatest time that we never did no wrong. Let me explain the reason why on this wedding time, so you can have eternal life. Yeah. That you might have life more abundantly. I've come that you might have life more abundantly. He tweeted on for you and me, so that we could live life more abundantly. After the world, everywhere we go, he gave his life, and everyone should know. I've come that you might have life more abundantly. I've come that you might have life more abundantly. Life. He came down to get
Erica Campbell is brought to you by Mercedes-Benz of South Orlando.
Our promise at Mercedes-Benz of South Orlando is that everyone will be treated like a VIP, where everyone can be approved. Stop by today and qualify for any of our Mercedes-Benz certified pre-owned or inventory vehicles. Why go anywhere else? Call me, Robert Coleman, at 407-735-1281. That's 407-735-1281. I guarantee you will be treated like a VIP and nothing less across from the mall at Millennium. Mercedes-Benz of South Orlando is the only black-owned Mercedes-Benz dealership in Central Florida, supporting and donating to more organizations and causes in the community than any other dealership in Orlando. Support the dealership that have supported you. Call me, Robert Coleman, at 407-735-1281. That's 407-735-1281. I guarantee you will be treated like a VIP and nothing less across from the mall at Millennium.
Greater Faith Temple presents the Love Conquers All concert featuring recording artist Kalante Gavin. February the 11th at 5 p.m. at 4259 South Florida Avenue in Lakeland, Florida. Get your tickets right now today. $55 only at eventbrite.com. For more information, call 863-210-5476. That's 863-210-5476. 4259 South Florida Avenue in Lakeland, Florida. The Love Conquers All concert featuring Kalante Gavin. Go to eventbrite.com and get your tickets today. I'll see you there.
That our God is King, He reigns in majesty.
It's tax time, Central Florida, and Virtual Tax Services gets you the cash you deserve. That's right. Virtual Tax Services gets you the cash you deserve. 877-775-2167. We come to you or we do it virtually. It's Virtual Tax Service. Now accepting clients. 877-775-2167. Tax strategies, credit repair, real estate. Call Virtual Tax Services. 877-775-2167. Virtual Tax Services. We get you the cash you deserve. 877-775-2167. Call now. Centurion Financial Strategies, LLC. Inspiration 1680 WOKB and FM 100.7. Man, a faithful Friday. Truth by Fire Ministries, International Ministries, starts their revival tonight with Apostle Tony Reed. He will be the host and overseer. Tonight's speaker, Elder James Schuler. Truth by Fire International Ministries is located at 1205 29th Street in Orlando. Truth by Fire International Ministries. Great ministry. Tonight, Elder James Schuler. Tomorrow night, Apostle Anthony Games. Both nights, tonight and tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Again, Truth by Fire International Ministries, 1205 1205 29th Street, Orlando. Free food after service, hot wings and drinks. 9:43. Come on, let's get back to Get Up. Mornings with Erica Campbell.
Let heaven and earth declare your name. Your name is great and greatly to be praised. All glory and honor is due your name. We reverence your great name. We will call on your name. Call on your great name. Call on your name. Call on your great heavens and earth. Majesty and power. All glory and honor. We reverence. We will call on your name. Call on your great name. Call on your the Lord. Call on the name of the Lord. Call on the name of the Lord. He is good. You say, call on the name of the Lord. Call on the name of the Lord. We will call on the name. He is good. Jesus, my Savior. Jesus, we will call on your name. Oh, Jesus, my healer. Jesus, we will call on your name. Jesus, oh, Jesus, we will call on your name. Jesus, you're my deliverer. Jesus, we will call on your name. Jesus, my Savior. Jesus, we will call on your name. There's power in your name. Jesus, I love calling on your name. Yeah, there's no greater name than Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus. There is healing in the name of, power in the name of, deliverance in the name of. Yeah, I feel healing in my body. I feel healing in my body. Nothing stays the same when I call on your name. The atmosphere is shifting. Oh, I feel your spirit moving. Nothing stays the same when I call on your name. Yeah, yeah, Jesus. I love calling on that name. Yeah, there is no greater name. Yeah, power in the name of. I dare some.
Thanks for waking up with us.
Thank you.
Wakes me up every morning.
Get up. Mornings with Erica Campbell.
That's what happiness used to be to me. It was nothing more than a dream. Incomplete. Always coming up just shy of what I
people. It's Get Up Mornings. I'm Erica Campbell, loving Jesus and loving you on this fabulous Friday, January the 27th. It's been a nice full day, a full week. I feel blessed. I sure hope you do too. Griff, TJ, what'd you love about the show today?
Well, Erica, your messages were on fire today. Your faith will be tested. Make sure you pass the test. We will all be tested from time to time. Make sure you pass the test. And it's always important to praise them in advance.
Absolutely. Griff, what about you?
I love the get-up call this morning when we were asking people, has your faith been tested after your faith walk? And did you pass the test? And just hearing those people encourage me.
Absolutely. And I need y'all to pray for me for real. I want to pass this test. I want to handle this right. I want to handle God's people right, even if they don't handle me right. I still want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. So y'all be praying for me. I might need some advice and counseling on this one because it's a little tough. But I'm tougher, so it's fine. I'll make it through. I'll be good. I always am because God gives me the strength to do it. Listen, y'all have an amazing weekend. We will see you on Monday, but we can't end without a word of prayer. Father, I just thank you and I praise you. I love you. I magnify you and I glorify you. Lord, I thank you that you always give us the victory. I thank you, Lord, that you always help us fight our battles. But God, we've got to lean to you and come to you and listen to you and follow you. I thank you for the instruction that is in your word. I thank you, God, that we will have the strength to live right, to love right, to be kind to others, Lord Jesus, to keep in our prayer closet, to stay on our knees, to stay before your face. Speak loud and clear, Father, and we will follow you closely. I thank you for keeping us in the center of your will and in the palm of your hand. Cover us with your blood and keep us safe from all hurt, harm, and danger. Satan, the Lord, rebuke you. We bind you in every demonic force that you bring with you to destroy the people of God. You have no place, power, or authority. You are defeated and under our feet. We are walking in wholeness, deliberate, and God is supplying all of our needs according to the riches and glory. And so we thank you, thank you, thank you. In your name I pray. Thank God. Amen.
Amen.
All right, y'all have a great, great weekend. We'll see you Monday. Faith walking.
Love talking.
And joy living on Get Up Mornings.
Get up, 'cause you can't stop. Get up, got a lot to do. 24 hours, almost gone. Get up.
So you want to marry my daughter?
Yes, I do.
So do you hang out in the hood all the time, or do you just come up here for our food and women?
This January.
Your family, my family. I don't know how this is going to work.
I like your braids.
Thank you.
Exhibit had braids.
Jonah Hill, Lauren London, with Julia Louis-Dreyfus and Eddie Murphy.
What's up with White Cuz?
Am I White Cuz? Well, I'm not.
You People, directed by Kenya Barris. Rated R. Streaming January 27th, only on Netflix.
If you're one of the 100 million Americans who suffer from high blood pressure, this is for you. New Vicks NyQuil High Blood Pressure is specially formulated for people with high blood pressure. NyQuil High Blood Pressure is sugar-free and alcohol-free. NyQuil High Blood Pressure is also decongestant-free, unlike some ordinary cold medicines. So look for Vicks NyQuil High Blood Pressure, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, fever, sore throat, cold, and flu for people with high blood pressure medicine. Use as directed.
This is WOKB 1680 AM Winter Garden and W264DV 100.7 FM Kissimmee, the heart and soul of Central Florida.
Hollywood Live with Tanya Hart.
Doja Cat has officially won Paris Haute Couture Fashion Week, and it only took 30 Swarovski crystals, some red body paint, a curly mustache. Oh yeah, and then that crystal bra to kind of seal the deal. She proved to be a head turner. She wore a bunch of these wild looks that actually kind of fit her, but you couldn't wear them in the supermarket. And the crystal thing just took it over the top. I absolutely love her. Her team said it took 4 hours and 58 minutes to achieve that creation, and she was wearing it to death. Congratulations to her. That's a big deal to win that fashion week. And Eddie Murphy has been on all of the talk shows promoting his new movie, You People. Well, it comes out on Netflix. It looks very funny. I can't wait. And don't you just love how Eddie has really come into his own, and he's talking to people and he's out and about. I just love him. And for all these stories and a whole lot more, because we love you too, don't forget to follow me on social media at Tanya Hollywood and at AURN online.
AURN News.
I'm Ebony McMorris. Democrats are criticizing President Biden's border and immigration policies.
There can be no confusing the Biden administration's immigration policy with the Trump administration's, but doing better than Trump doesn't mean it shouldn't be the bar.
That was New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who says the White House is making it more difficult to seek asylum at the southern border. New Jersey Senator Cory Booker added that Title 42 is putting immigrants in danger.
They literally have to hide themselves to avoid sexual violence, robbery, and more, or being forced to consider to try to break American laws and enter illegally.
Senator Bob Menendez issued a warning to the administration.
As he grapples with the ongoing legal battle to end Title 42, the Biden administration cannot have it both ways.
For AURN News, I'm Ebony McMorris.
Caribbean One Stop, located at 2117 West Colonial Drive in the Magic Mall Plaza between John Young and Tampa Avenue. Caribbean One Stop, home of delicious Caribbean foods. Yes, tasty, delicious soups. Not feeling like soup? Try their brown stew chicken, curry goat, oxtail, jerk chicken. How about brown stew red snapper, escovitch red snapper? Oh, a roti lover, are you? Yes, chicken roti, goat roti, veggie roti. Oh, yes, confused? How about a combination? And you vegetarians, there's always a lean, mean veggie plate just for you. While there, check out their over-the-counter pharmaceuticals wide selection. Hard to find West Indian groceries, pastries, West Indian ice cream, and yes, don't forget the music department. All CDs played in Caribbean Affair Connection Gospel Show available for you at Caribbean One Stop. Open 7 days a week, catering for all occasions. Call them now. Caribbean One Stop, 407-423-7552. 407-423-7552. Caribbean One Stop.
It's tax time, Central Florida, and Virtual Tax Services gets you the cash you deserve. That's right. Virtual Tax Services gets you the cash you deserve. 877-775-2167. We come to you or we do it virtually. It's Virtual Tax Service. Now accepting clients. 877-775-2167. Tax strategies, credit repair, real estate. Call Virtual Tax Services. 877-775-2167. Virtual Tax Services. We get you the cash you deserve. 877-775-2167. Call now. Centurion Financial Strategies, LLC.
Let's get on the bus. Miss Eddie Ruth Jackson presents a bus trip to Sanford, North Carolina, February the 26th, 2023. Departing from Oakland, Florida. Traveling to Sanford, North Carolina for the 73rd anniversary celebration of Slim and the Supreme Angels and the birthday bash for Big Mike. Featured artists, the Jackson Southernaires, CeCe Williams and the Spiritual QCs, Lil David and the Bells of Joy, Adoration of New Jersey, Anthony Adams and Confirmation, and many more. Get on the bus for only $240. Includes your bus ride, your Holiday Inn Express hotel, and ticket price. Get on the bus. It's the 73rd anniversary celebration for Slim and the Supreme Angels and the birthday bash of Big Mike. Get on the bus. Travel with us. Sanford, North Carolina. For more information, contact Miss Eddie Ruth Jackson, 321-303-2187. 321-303-2187. Come get on the bus with us.
Looks like it's time to call GNR Security. GNR Security is dedicated to providing private security service that combines quality performance with value pricing. GNR Security provides armed and unarmed security guards for apartments, churches, car lots, and much, much more. GNR Security is regulated to ensure the interests of the public are adequately served and protected. Its officers serve in positions of trust, making sure that the agency is of good character and is not a threat to the public safety and welfare. It's founded on the idea that maintaining satisfied customers is essential to the financial health of the organization. When it's protection you need, call GNR Security today, 407-953-3622. That's 407-953-3622. GNR Security, keeping your mind at peace. That's GNR Security Incorporated, licensed. This is WOKB 1680 AM Winter Garden and W264DV 100.7 FM Kissimmee, the heart and soul of Central Florida. The views and opinions of the following program is not necessarily those of WOKB, staff, and management of Unity Broadcasting.
You're gonna learn today.
They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
It's my team. It's my quarterback.
They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
You're gonna learn today.
They are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
No wheeling, no dealing, no sheepy shapping.
God, it helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. It helped Daniel get out the lion's den. It helped Gilligan get off the island.
Off of the island and into the man cave, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It's the Sports View with the crew. I'm Glenn Allgood.
I'm Brother Jarrell. Guys, we appreciate y'all hanging and banging with us all day on today, because this truly is the day, Glenn, that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and what?
Be glad in it.
Be glad in it. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us on Inspiration 1680 WOKB and 100.7 FM Kissimmee. We are your gospel music headquarters. I am Brother Jarrell, and let me tell y'all, I am loving this weather. I am not telling the truth, Glenn. I do not like this weather. It's too cold for me. But
it's cold.
It is cold. Y'all can check us out on the web at WOKBradio.com. You can also check us out on the TuneIn app. And you can download the WOKB app to your mobile phone. And you can also see why me and Glenn have a perfect face for radio if you can follow us on our Facebook page, and also the YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, Glenn, what?
Subscribe right now.
Right now. R-A-T, right now. I don't know why you didn't do it.
Right now.
I don't know why they haven't, Glenn.
I don't know. It's good, man. Everything's on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, and also our WOKB's website has been reconstructed. Mm-hmm. It looks very, very nice. You seen it, Glenn?
No, not yet.
Oh, man, you got to go look.
Okay.
Candy, phenomenal job. I think she still got some tweaking to do, but, man, it is easy access. It's a new decorum, if you will.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? On our website, man, I tell you, you'll really, really enjoy our new website, and it is coming along real good. But you can do mostly everything. I think she still got a little cleaning up to do, but for the most part, Glenn, beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful. You know it's good when you break down beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Beautiful. Yeah, man. Also, it is Friday, Glenn. Friday, January the 27th.
What day is it?
It is National Vietnamese Peace Day.
National Vietnamese Peace Day?
Vietnam Peace Day. Vietnam Peace Day.
Okay.
So
what do you do on Vietnam Peace Day?
Let me see what they want us to do. We are how to observe this day. People in our country are encouraged to study or involvement in the Vietnam War.
Okay.
Yeah. Just do your research on the Vietnam War.
All right, we like that one.
Yeah, and then it is National Big Wig Day.
National Big Wig Day.
Yeah, so just go ahead and
As opposed to a little wig?
Yeah, go get them afros out, from the, the 70s party you just went to this weekend.
Right.
And rock that, or the clown wigs, or whatever. It is. You're gonna like this one. It's National Chocolate Cake Day.
I know I don't really like chocolate cake.
You don't like chocolate cake?
It's
What's
got
wrong
to be really,
with you?
really good.
What's wrong with you? Ain't that what you always tell me?
Yeah. It's got to be really, really good chocolate cake.
Who makes
My
it?
sister-in-law, Rhonda Robinson. Mm-hmm. Rhonda makes a good chocolate cake.
Okay.
I like a chocolate cake you can eat with milk. Now I don't like dry. A lot of people make dry chocolate. I don't.
Yeah, they like.
My chocolate cake has to be moist,
One
and
of
the
them-
chocolate has to be real.
Right. One of the biggest ones was that German chocolate cake that people would like. to
That's
eat.
different.
Is it different than chocolate cake?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Why?
Yeah.
Because of the.
It's a lighter chocolate, and then it has nuts in it, nuts and coconut.
Oh, okay.
You don't eat cake for real.
No, don't do that. And it's also National Fun at Work Day.
It's always fun at work for me.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes it gets to be work.
Yeah. And those days are few and far between, though.
Yeah.
But it's mostly. So y'all go and take a break and play.
So it's
garbage can basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You remember when we had the dartboard up here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't nothing getting done, just holes in the wall.
Yeah.
That's all. And it's also Holocaust Remembrance Day.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Yeah, that's a dark place. But
Mhm.
anyway, how was your weekend?
Man, my weekend was really, really good. Or how was my week?
Right.
So my week was good. Leading up to today, I'm looking forward to the weekend here. I really am, man. My daughter's birthday was on Tuesday. We had a really good time. A lot of y'all are January babies, and so I love
Angels.
celebrating with y'all. Angel's birthday was Wednesday after Alanza's birthday,
Yep.
25th.
Yep.
And
Shanti's.
my niece Bakia's birthday is tomorrow, and then it's Shanti's birthday, and then it's your birthday.
Right.
And then Harold's coming up.
Harold's coming up.
Yeah.
Then we had
A lot of y'all.
Shawman.
Chris Shaw. Matter of fact, we're going tomorrow. Celebrate Chris Shaw's birthday.
Where y'all going?
Top Golf.
I ain't getting no invite.
Uh-oh.
Ain't no Y'all did that on purpose. That's all right.
That's Kia.
I don't care.
That's
Who
Kia.
it is. I don't care.
You coming?
No, I wasn't invited. I'm
7
not
and
gonna
9.
crash.
No, you got to come.
I'm not going to crash
It's the
something
Shawman.
I was not invited to. Who does that? I don't.
Everybody does.
No, everybody crash parties.
Yeah.
That they not invited to. Okay, we'll see what happens. I probably got the invite. Was sent out when I was in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just.
It's
say that.
Nakia.
I'm not talking to her. But anyway, guys, we got a lot of things to talk about, Glenn. That's coming up in the National Football League. But Glenn, 51.
Wow.
I don't even care. 51 years ago, something amazing happened in the NFL, man, and we just like to always. Let me say this: I always like to bring it up.
You do,
regardless of the fact that the Miami Dolphins is no longer in the playoffs. But Glenn, 51 years ago,
man,
we did that thing.
Woo! 17 and 0.
17 0.
Nobody has since repeated their effort. Jarrell, that's 17 wins.
That's 17.
No
wins.
losses.
No losses. And the dub in the Super Bowl.
And the dub in the Super Bowl over the Redskins.
Just get it.
Man, 17 and 0. Come on.
Hit the road for them Dolphins. Sore throat screaming in the cold.
Man, I used to wear number 22. I wanted to be Mercury Mars.
Who did?
Give me some pads, coach. I go play for them.
I wore 42. I wanted to be Paul Warfield.
Watching losing seasons with a smile for them Dolphins.
66, Larry Little.
Yeah. And we also, man, we sat there and we put that request out. Somebody sent us out their team bangers.
Nobody got nothing like that.
Nobody got
75, Manny Fernandez. Marv Fleming, number 88. 17 and 0, baby.
Yeah, man. Listen, dude, on this Sunday, the NFC has a phenomenal championship game that's going down, Glenn.
Okay.
And it's San Francisco 49ers. They was the number 2 seed.
Right.
And going up against the number 1 seed, Philadelphia Eagles, Sunday at 3 p.m. And that game is going to be in Fox, and it will be in Philly. What's the weather? can you look and see what the weather gonna be like in Philly?
In Philly on that day?
On that day, if you can.
Yeah.
Because it's probably gonna be freezing and snowing and everything. And the 49ers are a West Coast team. Being in Cali, that's a different type of weather. But these are grown men. These are grown men, so they should be able to muster up a good showing, if you will, Glenn. You know, the San Francisco 49ers, they're 13-4, real good record. Philly is 14-3, really good team. Jalen Hurts for the season, Glenn, he was 306 and 460, you know, passes attempted. He had 3,700 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 6 INTs. Man.
Who's that, Jalen?
Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
Yeah, it's good. So the forecast is 41 degrees at the start of the game.
God dog.
What's the weather in Philadelphia? Current temperature right now is 40 degrees. And for the football game, it's going to be 41. And the weather, the temperature is going to drop as the game goes along.
I believe it will.
So that's pretty chilly. But that's still good football playing weather.
It's still good football.
Yeah.
It's still good football weather. And I think, hold on, man, what's going on? I forgot to turn my phone off. That's the second time I think I did that. But anyway, you got McCaffrey, who should be running the ball. Sanders should be running the ball pretty good. I think, you know, with the Philly weather and the wind, I don't know if the passing attack will be there, but Hurst can sling that thing. You know what I'm saying? And then we got Brock Purdy on the other side, who's, you know, basically the third-string quarterback that came in and took over for Jimmy G when he got hurt. He's been playing lights out. He's been playing lights out. So we're looking forward to a good football game in that. And it is Friday, Glenn. So you definitely have to make a pick without wavering. You done seen the injury reports all week. You done heard all the conversations and stuff, and it's Freaky Friday.
All right, so we're picking San Francisco at Philadelphia?
Yeah.
All right, San Francisco at Philly on Sunday, 3 o'clock on Fox. Give me San Francisco for the upset.
What? Yeah, y'all heard it. Record it. Lock it. Glenn Allgood is going with
San Francisco for the upset.
Right. In Philly.
I think that San Francisco's defense is going to do something and step up to the plate, do something that not a lot of defenses have been able to do, and that's stop Jalen Hurts.
Right.
So I think they may look up and San Francisco in the NFC Championship.
Right. So if you go, I went online and I went to the predictor, and I'm going with Philly, but they have Philly. The predictor again, they have Philly 65.3% to win that contest.
407-894-1680. It is in a championship, league championship week here, NFC and AFC, and we're talking about the matchup. So the first matchup, San Francisco travels to Philadelphia at 3 o'clock, 41 degrees at game time. I don't think the temperature will be a factor. You?
Yeah.
You think it's going to be?
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, it does get cold in San Francisco. That's Northern California.
You know, the cold is different in the Midwest than it is in South and on the West Coast, man. That's a different type of cold. So, but I just think that Philly has taken that step. Looks real good. Of course, I agree with you that San Francisco 49 defense is probably the top defense in the league right now. And whenever you have a Bosa, it's a problem. So I get that. But I just think offensively, because you know we always talk about the quarterback position. We always talk about Hurts, but I think we also overlook the Philly defense. The Philly defense is also a pretty good.
I think they're top 5 defense.
Right. And you know, you still got to stop that McCaffrey, because they use that McCaffrey like a Swiss Army knife. You know, and he's definitely going to be a factor. So
that's what you said. It says what to watch for. This matchup features arguably the 2 best defenses in the NFL. Philadelphia led the league in pass defense with almost 180 yards allowed per game, and sacks, 70. They had 70 sacks during the regular season.
Wow.
The 49ers led the way in interceptions. They had 20, and they were second in rush defense, allowing a stingy 79 yards per game. But here we go with Christian McCaffrey. Just like you say, he scored a touchdown in 8 straight games, Jarrell.
Yeah.
You can't deny him. When he gets the football around the end zone, he knows how to find the end zone. Right. Christian McCaffrey does.
Right. And the knock on McCaffrey was his availability. When he was with
Looks
Carolina.
like he made it through a whole season. Not only that, but he played for 2 teams.
Yeah. Yep. And John Lynch is looking like a
genius.
You hear me?
Yeah.
And nobody, you know, I know people around our age, you know him as just that head hunter.
He was the hammer. He was the hammer.
Bay, and, you know, all the other kids, they just, he's the GM. Like, no.
No, this is John Lynch.
Please,
they don't understand.
Please go Google.
Yeah.
John Lynch's
that
playing days.
Tampa defense was, oh my God.
It was crazy. And the thing is, it's like,
what year was that?
Oh, it was something in the 2000s or something, wasn't it?
I don't know.
It had to
Let me
be.
see.
With him and Sapp, and the quarterback was Johnson. Brad
Johnson. Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl.
He did. He was okay. He was good. Yeah.
He was. Brad Johnson was great.
But the thing
he was not just a game manager as you and Bishop would have. Y'all would have him.
That's a good analogy. He was a game manager.
No,
he was.
Brad Johnson won some football games, making some plays.
You think?
Yeah. So
he did. But again, the reason why I brought John Lynch up, because I really thought he would be a coach and not a
GM. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I was like, he's gonna be a good secondary coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he's a bruiser, he's a mauler. You know.
Yeah.
You know, you don't think guys that can hit like that
be smart,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, and I'm not, and again, you know, not knocking him, because he's doing a phenomenal. He's actually been doing a great job since he went to the 49ers. So,
did it surprise you when they announced that he was in fact the GM? I guess not, because now you're saying it. Yeah. You thought he would always be a coach. It surprised me too. And he turns out to be one of the better GMs in the league.
Yeah.
He's proven it.
Yeah, so definitely he knows what he's doing. That had to be what, 2003? I think Tampa Bay had that defense that won Super Bowl against the Raiders. I think, that was because they had Sapp. What was it? Derrick Brooks. You know, just ridiculous people, man, that was on that squad. But John Lynch, man, great job in San Francisco with what you're doing, what he's doing with the 49ers and the coach also with Brock Purdy bringing the 49ers around. So it's going to be definitely a good game to watch on Sunday. And again, we repeat, it is Sunday, 3 p.m. on Fox Network. So you don't have to be searching. You don't have to be rushing from church and everything. Y'all should be out by 3 o'clock. If not, praise the Lord. praise ye the Lord. The second game, the nightcap, if you will, man, you got the Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. That game is at 6:30, Glenn, and it is on CBS. and we should be definitely watching that. That's going to be Joe Burrow going against
Don, huh?
Glenn. They it's going to be Joe Burrow against Patrick Mahomes, as they say. And man, Joe Burrow's look good, like he's been here before, which he has. He went there on last year and lost. But right now, the predictor has the Kansas City Chiefs 65% to over the Cincinnati Bengals. They're going to be traveling to Kansas City. Cincinnati will to be playing. But man, Joe Burrow over the season, man, he really came on. He started out a little slow. And that was because of the injury. He still gets sacked too many times for me. He threw 12 interceptions and 35 touchdowns. But this dude that's going to be across from the Cincinnati Bengals defense, this Patrick Mahomes guy, is just my league MVP. He had 41 touchdowns and 12 INTs. A lot of the stuff is on him and Kelsey and some of the young receivers. He definitely shows up and shows out. That Kelsey guy, man, he could be league MVP too. If you know we don't look at it. And then on the other side, Burrow, he has Chase, which he definitely Jamar Chase. He is definitely a great. He had 1,000 yards this season on 87 receptions. He got 9 touchdowns, so he's going to be the focal point, I would believe, for Joe Burrow going forward on Sunday. But we're definitely going to watch that game on. That's going to be a good one. Both of these games, the AFC Championship game and also the NFC Championship game, is just going to be ridiculous. It's going to be made for TV. So definitely going to enjoy that game. Those games that's going to be coming your way. And that game, I think it's going to 6:30 on CBS. Definitely going to enjoy watching those games. And I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. I like Cincinnati. I won't be surprised if Cincinnati upsets Kansas City, but I really like Kansas City at home. And Patrick Mahomes, he practiced all week. He looked good. Whatever aromatherapy that he had or sleeping with sage, whatever he does, because he's kind of weirdish to me.
I love the commercial where he says, "Is ready for you ready for your jazz band?"
Like what? Who does that? I'm telling you, it was.
Patrick Mahomes is good. He's a natural.
He is, man. But I really think he does jazz bass and bubble bass. I really do. Not stretching the truth. He just talks weird. His voice is like. And then he walks like on his tiptoes and stuff. Like when he normally walks.
Patrick Mahomes is not neat.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's because all that money he got in his contract. it brings.
So he throws everybody off.
Yeah. Yeah. And then just some of those unauthorized throws. I ain't gonna say unauthorized, but they uncharacteristic throws that he makes.
Well, they're unconventional.
Unconventional.
That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's the word.
So this is it's not what they teach you, and the coaches,
and quarterback camp,
youth coaches will tell them, hey, you got to stop hot dogging.
Right.
You can't hot dog and win a football game.
And that's not
Patrick Mahomes makes plays, but we have seen some of those hot dog throws go awry.
Right. So, yeah, but it's few and far between though.
Yeah. Lately.
Yeah, but that's just like, and we'll talk about it later. But that's just like.
So who you got?
The coaches would tell them, don't do what
Steph
Curry do.
Who you got?
You know what I'm saying?
All right, here we go. What to watch for during the regular season. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes led the NFL in QBR on throws from inside the pocket, and that's where he will likely have to do most of his work against the Bengals, considering a high ankle sprain that he suffered in the divisional round and his performance against the Bengals in Week 13. When I saw the injury, did you see the injury when it happened?
Yes.
Did you think it was broken?
I thought he was done.
I thought he was done for. I thought he was a goner. And man, when he got up and hopped off, he actually couldn't put any weight on it.
Right.
Because it looked like it bent the way that it shouldn't bend.
Right. Absolutely.
And I know it hurt. And
Probably still hurt.
This dude, but he showed me something. He stayed in the game.
Yeah. Well, he had the ex-Dolphin had to come in for a little bit. Chad Henne.
Chad Henne comes in,
And he,
takes the team 96 yards.
Yeah. But he had a lot of help.
He did have a lot of help. So, and this is my thing, and the pettiness in me wants the Chiefs to have really missed Tyreek Hill, you know, and for them to have done bad without Tyreek Hill. 90-90 boo-boo, we got him.
Right.
You know, in Miami. Them jokers have not missed a beat.
No.
The dude, and we had talked about this before, they were so disrespectful to Tyreek Hill, they gave his number to a rookie from Rutgers named Pacheco.
Right.
And Pacheco is bad.
He's nice. But this is the thing. It's like.
So this is what they're saying. The Chiefs keep going on.
Well,
the beat keeps going. This is the 5th year that they've been in the AFC Championship, Jarrell. How do you like those apples?
But this is the thing. Is like, yes, they lost Tyreek Hill, but what everybody always forget, and I sit up here and I try to remind them.
What?
They got better on the offensive line.
Okay.
They used that money and Andy Reid got an offensive line
and so
and I'm telling you that's what it is, bro. That's where.
And so if you give Patrick Mahomes some time, he's going to kill you.
He's going to kill you.
And kill you.
Yeah, and then the receiver's going to benefit off of it, like you said. Nobody knew about Pacheco.
They bring in the kid from the Giants.
Yeah.
I can't remember. He's got like 3 or 4 names.
Yeah.
No disrespect. No, Juju Smith. He's there too.
Yeah.
Everybody's and this is so sweet because then you forget Travis Kelce. Did you see Travis?
Do you forget him? Why would you?
Buffalo forgot. Was it Buffalo? No, who did they play? And just mold over.
Oh no,
Jacksonville.
Well, they didn't mold over Jacksonville. They did not.
No, they did.
What?
In the first part, they kind of went into a lull.
No,
they were having their way with Jacksonville.
No.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding?
Okay.
Travis Kelce did. Travis Kelce had a career high day. I think he had 17 receptions, 2 touchdowns. So, and this is what I'm saying. How do you leave him alone? He had on Kansas City yellow gloves and Kansas City yellow shoes. Did you see it?
Did not.
You did not watch the game?
No.
Okay.
I was in Jamaica.
Oh, that's right.
And that game did not.
Jamaica, I mean, man, how was it in Jamaica?
It was Jamaica me crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it was good stuff, man.
Good stuff, man.
But it's nothing
you deserve to get
it's
away.
Nothing like.
There's nothing like home.
Yeah. So yeah, Travis Kelce in that Jacksonville game, he had 14 receptions for 98 yards.
Right, a career
that's not a career high for him. 98 yards?
No, the receptions, Jarrell.
Oh, the reception.
Yeah, that was a career high for him. So, this is what I'm saying.
14?
Yeah, it was a career high for him.
Okay.
So this is you can't leave him alone, and he's one of the best tight ends to ever play the game. See, he was quiet. Travis Kelce is one of the best tight ends to play the game.
Okay, you didn't say
I said one of the best.
No, you did not.
Everybody's listening.
You did not say one of the best when you initially said that. You said
407-894-1680. Y'all call and let me know because Jarrell always come with the fooly wang.
No, you said he was the best tight end that ever played the game.
Did not.
And you know that's not true. That ever played the game?
No, there been some really good tight ends, but Travis Kelce knows how to get open.
Yeah,
he knows how to block.
You remember what was his name? Green Bay played at you, Franks.
Bubba Franks.
You remember him?
Yeah, that's not what he. Travis Kelce was better than Bubba Franks.
You think?
Yeah.
What about Todd Christensen?
Todd Christensen was okay. What? These are all. How do you come up with these guys?
Jimmy Giles.
Jimmy Giles was good.
What about
Tampa Bay?
Yeah. What about Kellen
Winslow
Senior.
Both of them and Junior.
Oh,
they were
Junior
good.
had
So
some.
407. Call in with your tight end. Jarrell is throwing out all these obscure.
What you mean
Obscure tight end? Where are you coming from?
They don't even use tight ends no more.
Kellen Winslow, okay.
Shockey.
Jeremy Shockey. God. Okay, this is good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Come
that's
on,
UM
bro.
too.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah, that's all.
Are you done?
Huh?
Are you done?
Yeah, even we were about to get rid of him in Miami.
Gesicki?
Gesicki, he's a good tight end. We just didn't use him this year.
We're getting rid of Gesicki?
Yeah, he's gonna be gone.
Somebody will get him, yeah.
Yo, yeah, somebody get him. They're gonna prosper for it.
Yeah,
I'm telling
Gesicki's
you.
he's a football player.
Yeah.
So
even the one I don't think, but they don't use him as a tight end though in Atlanta. But anyway.
All right. So who you got? I mean, Joe Burrow has used Patrick Mahomes as his thing.
Right.
Joe Burrow is 3-0 versus Patrick Mahomes. Where they do that at?
Well, they won't do it this
Where they do that at?
They won't do it this Sunday at 6:30 in Kansas City.
And I love it. I love it. I don't know where it was. The last week, did you hear the Cincinnati fans hollering in the stands? Who they?
Okay. You finna know.
In Buffalo. Did you hear them?
Oh, yeah. That Bill Mafia was quiet. If they travel.
Titmouse.
If they travel.
Wow.
Bill Mafia travel. That Bill Mafia travels, man.
And again, last week's game, because we hadn't talked about it, was another reason that Buffalo, cover your stadium. Cover your stadium. That did not look good on TV. You didn't see it. It was everything was snowy white.
Right.
It wasn't good.
Never.
Was not good. Cover the stadium.
Listen.
It's Buffalo, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, it's Buffalo. But let them understand, Glenn.
So who you got?
Buffalo is not going to be the top of the AFC East. We are.
So for some reason, during that game, because we hadn't talked about this, 407-894-1680, we're catching up. Josh Allen, in that game, Joe Burrow, because these are similar quarterbacks. Joe Burrow was more Joe Burrow than Josh Allen was Josh Allen.
Yeah, and the thing about it was, Josh Allen don't get you to the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow do.
Oh boy. You okay with them smoking big stogies after the game?
I am not.
Huh? Are you okay with them smoking big stogies?
Nobody should be smoking. That's unhealthy.
Huge stogies. This guy
put it in your mouth.
Pulls out.
Put it in your mouth. Make it look like it, but don't smoke it.
Everybody's doing it,
but that don't make it right.
I know.
Smoking is bad for your health.
Everybody's at Coronas nowadays.
You're not.
I'm not. Yeah.
So there you go.
I know Don gave me a really nice cigar. Right. It made me dizzy as all get out.
I can't, bro. And another good
me
thing
and Glenn tried to smoke it
was what made Jamaica on last weekend a stone cold blast, as you will. Don Cornelius, rest in peace. The Cowboys lost.
Oh, so that
Oh, that made. Listen, when I say a whole resort was turned.
Because of the Cowboys lost. Yeah, isn't that crazy how the Cowboys hold that type of cultural significance?
Yeah, but that was just
everywhere, and you guys were in Jamaica.
Yeah, that was just with the guests. Yeah. The hotel staff didn't know what football was. They don't
Cowboy haters are everywhere.
Everywhere, man. Everywhere.
They tend to be liberals too.
Right. So you crazy. So I got the Chiefs.
You got the Chiefs?
I got the Chiefs.
Patrick Mahomes.
But I won't be surprised if Cincinnati makes it a good game.
No, don't even. Since I got Cincinnati, they're gonna find a way to rush Patrick Mahomes. I got Cincinnati. They're gonna find a way to rush Patrick Mahomes like they did last year. Cincinnati, I will remind you, is the AFC champion,
right?
Not the Chiefs,
right?
They're gonna remind everybody again.
How many times the Chiefs been there?
This weekend, 5. This is their 5th AFC championship in a row.
Experience.
They will remind them again of why they are and represented the AFC last year in the Super Bowl.
You don't think the Chiefs, that they use that for fuel to the fire?
They probably did.
So yeah, they
may not work.
They finna.
Matter of fact, and two, while you were in Jamaica, they were snowing at Arrowhead Stadium too last week.
It always snow in Arrowhead.
So we'll see.
And stuff. But they Patrick used to it. He'll be fine. He'll wear that funky, crazy looking Scully.
So everybody's picking. So I've got Bengals. You got Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
ESPN Bengals 27, Chiefs 20. KC 65.5% chance of winning the contest there at Arrowhead Stadium, where they still do the chop. How can they still do the chop?
I don't know. That's disrespectful. But
does Florida State still do it?
I don't know. Who cares about Florida State except your wife, my friend.
Hey, watch it.
Florida State friend. I don't know. But guess who got a job, Glenn?
Who's got a job?
He got a job. Wait. We'll go back to that.
Let's do the stories, man. Let's do all the stories.
But also we'll let everybody know Super Bowl is going to be Sunday, February the 12th.
6:30.
6:30. That's going to be on Fox at State Farm Stadium in
Glendale. That's a nice place.
Arizona. It is.
Yeah.
And it's covered.
Yeah, and it's covered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had that retractable turf.
Everything. The Cardinals, they got a nice. That's a nice spot.
That's a nice spot. But Frank Wright, man, he used to coach the Indianapolis Colts. You remember that?
I do.
This year, and then they brought in Jeff Saturday. He has found a job, Glenn, and he has agreed to a 4-year deal. And they're going to be finalizing that deal on Monday with the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Rich, he got the job. He's
right.
60, right. He got the job. After a search of 9 candidates that the Carolina Panthers did, that includes
they're hurting for a good coach. Carolina is.
They even interviewed Sean Payton.
Yeah, I think John Fox was their last really, really good coach.
What's your name? I thought Rivera.
I like Rivera too. Ron Rivera.
Fox was good too.
Yeah. But I think John Fox was the one that took them to the Super Bowl.
Right, but no, it was Rivera with Cam, wasn't it?
Took them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Let me look it up and see.
No.
I'm happy for that franchise, man. Carolina, after being one of the expansion franchises, they kind of fizzed out.
Right.
Right.
They feared, and they went and got. I want to know. I think he's going to He's going to probably get a quarterback in the draft and start over because he got Baker, your favorite quarterback.
Yeah,
and
that's your guy.
No, bro, it's never been my dude. You know that, don't you? And not Andy Dalton. The box head dude, the Lego.
From UCLA.
Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah. So and those
man, they paid a lot of money for Sam Darnold.
Yeah. So I think he should start there with trying to get a young quarterback in this upcoming draft, and to just get a new, and him being the ex quarterback, he can be that whisperer to to that young quarterback in Carolina Panthers. Now that the Carolina Panthers has a new head coach, and probably going to get a new quarterback, it's a rebuilding time, you think?
For who?
Carolina.
Oh, they're in the middle of it now. I mean,
right.
You use McCaffrey, you lose McCaffrey.
Right. Draft picks.
And hopefully they'll cash in. They'll do good, with the draft picks that they get from McCaffrey. But you do that now. You start now, and what better way? Because Frank Wright, not only was he a great backup quarterback, and I shouldn't say that because he was a good quarterback. Once he got in, he proved himself, and then he proved to be a good coach as well.
Right.
Frank Wright can coach some football, so it's so fitting that he winds up in Carolina where he started as a Panther the very first game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Carolina as a franchise, the starting quarterback. As a fledgling franchise, Frank Wright started. He took the first snap.
Cool beans.
He comes home.
Yeah. Also, for the second straight year, Dan Quinn has decided to pass on potential head coaching jobs to remain
every year
as a Dallas Cowboy defensive coordinator.
Every year, Dan Quinn this, Dan Quinn that.
Right. And he interviewed with Denver, Arizona, and Indy.
Didn't he coach Arizona before? Wasn't he the head coach?
I don't remember.
Arizona. Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is,
and Carolina has gone to the Super Bowl twice.
Right. Okay.
Mm.
So, like I said, it's just. The defense at Dallas wasn't the issue. I don't think this year.
No.
So he did that. Jerry probably said, "Hey man, come on back, and I got you. You can be our next head coach because they're gonna get rid of McCartney.
Mike McCarthy. Yeah.
McCarthy.
You think so?
Not this year.
Next year.
Yeah. Yeah. So, because that's the only thing. Because those are not the Denver job is not bad.
Yeah.
The Arizona job ain't bad. Indy is kind of a rebuild. So,
wow. And then you got Houston. Nobody wants to go to Houston.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go there. That's horrible. H-Town, we love y'all, man. We love y'all.
Because you fired Lovey. For what?
That was crazy.
For what?
I don't understand. No Saquon.
No Saquon, bro. No Saquon.
No Saquon.
And like I say, those guys. And then shocking and not shocking that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers fired their offensive coordinator, Byron Leftwich. Why would you fire him?
Oh, my God. Because the offense didn't move. The offense was just inconsistent.
Right.
Was that his fault?
No.
Oh, boy. I knew you would say that.
No.
Yeah. Maybe they wanted – no, they fire him because they need a shot of new blood. They need something new.
You just guessing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So why would you do it? Because, this is the same Byron
wouldn't.
Leftwich, offensive coordinator, who won a Super Bowl.
I wouldn't have.
With the GOAT.
Right.
Same guy.
But it was a lot of things that
But
that
even
wasn't in place.
even that year, you said in the championship game, it was the defense that won the game. For them.
It was, and it wasn't because.
So what is? Have you ever liked Byron Leftwich? You never liked him.
Yes, I did.
You never liked him since Marshall.
No, I liked him at Jacksonville.
You liked him as a Jaguar? He was good.
He was good. So they, it was the injury because one, they lost their starting offensive guard in preseason. In spring.
Oh, okay, I know it. Okay, so you're going all the way back.
Yeah, they lost a lot of.
Yeah, you're going all the way back, and then Tom had personal stuff.
Yeah.
You're going all the way back.
Yeah, he had all kind of stuff.
So they got off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, and then it just
they got behind by a lot of games.
And you made the playoffs.
They still made and won. Actually, they won the division.
Because you won it with a losing record.
You backed into the division.
Right.
You backed into the playoffs.
Right. So the thing is, it's like. It was just so much wrong on the offensive side that no offense coordinator.
So what do you do?
You just move on from your quarterback and get your players back, and then
it'll be cordial, and they'll let him go. They'll let Tom go. They'll let Tampa. They'll let him go.
Or he's gonna retire.
What would you do? What would you do? Would you say, hey? It's the Tom Brady because the NFL knows money when they see it.
Mm-hmm.
A Tom Brady farewell tour will pack him in everywhere he goes.
Right. No.
Tell him, hey Tom, come on,
just retire, bro. Just retire like you did. Just retire like you did last year, man. Just go.
I know, right?
Go. Just go. We be done.
I know.
Let my people free.
Yeah. Tom, man. Hey, man.
Yeah,
he's already making movies. He made a movie while he was a Buck, and he made a movie as a Patriot.
But again, it's time. It's time to let the Bucks go and everybody else go.
Would you watch that movie, 80 for Brady?
They would never.
You wouldn't. They wouldn't get your money. Yes,
Never.
you would. I know you're gonna sneak and watch 80 for Brady.
No,
Jarrell is gonna
not.
sneak and watch 80 for Brady. I can see it on his face.
What's going on in NCAA, Glenn? Because you is stuck on crazy.
in the NCAA student protest heat up Bethune-Cookman University after a split with Ed Reed and his ouster as the head football coach at the historically black college and university that is located just 50 miles from us, northwest in Daytona Beach. The students had already been frustrated with living conditions at the HBCU, and this was the tipping point. Ed Reed comes in as the coach. Ed Reed has his social media going as he's picking up paper. For some reason or another, he's very, very frustrated, and he's past the point of frustration to the point that he's cussing now, and he describes how these people, I'm not going to say the word that he used, did not clean his office, and he was referring to the people who were employing him, and I don't know if you can do that, Jarrell. And subsequently, he met with a hailstorm of opposition, and he didn't win. He didn't last.
Right. And the thing is, man, everything that's true don't need to be said sometimes. You know what I'm saying, Glenn? Just if you have, if you see something, just do something about it.
Yeah.
And everything. And yes, that still doesn't eliminate the head people at Bethune-Cookman, because the kids have been complaining about the living conditions.
Mm-hmm.
And, you going through 2-3 hurricanes, and you got to try to recover from that, and not fixing air conditioning, mold, all this other stuff. It brings it to a national stage because of Ed Reed and his Twitter.
Yeah.
But again, you should have.
How do you feel about Ed Reed? We've always said it. You and I, we've always agreed. Ed Reed is that dude.
He's that dude
Come
on the
and get that
football
dude.
field.
Yeah, on the football,
for
yeah.
real. And I think
Passionate. Did his passion get in the way of his professionalism?
Well, again, and this just me I'm joking at all. I always say, man, he looked like Ed Reed on the sideline. He looked like that dude that'll rob you.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
From the crib, too?
Yeah.
He said he was from right outside of New Orleans,
right,
Louisiana. He said he grew up in a one-room apartment with 5 sisters and brothers.
Right. So, he was used to taking things. So
hard scrabble. Ed Reed is hard scrabble.
Right.
So and to be fair, that's his makeup.
Right.
That's who Ed Reed is.
But see, the thing too is, and I don't know.
Was he wrong?
I don't know how it was. Ed Reed, he went to the University of Miami.
He did. And he was just employed. He was employed by them.
Right. So that lifestyle for a football player is different at an HBCU, which I don't know whether he ever been to one, visit one, or even if our listeners, you can tell the difference.
Yeah.
You can tell the difference from a Power 5 team and an HBCU campus.
Yeah. I did
totally
not know.
Different.
You know what? I remember now because Shawman played football at BCU, and I remember him telling us that they practice at Memorial, the stadium.
The stadium.
They practice at the stadium that they play in.
Right, which is.
I never knew they did not have a practice field.
Right.
Or locker rooms.
Or that's where they play their games at.
And that they kept their pads in the shed.
Right. Right.
So anyway,
it was I think it was a culture shock to him, Ed Reed, because his life's been the U or going to Florida State, or going visiting the University of Florida.
It's big time. He's a Hall of Fame football player, Jarrell.
So these are the things. So even coaching or being hired with the University of Miami, you're still traveling to these higher institutions.
Yeah.
Man. So when you seen that, it was a culture shock.
Yeah.
So you with the way people are now, they just got to say everything on Twitter.
Well,
or
I mean, and then he said he wasn't used to being on social. He's like, I shouldn't have been on social media. But he was.
Right.
That's why I hate social media.
Right.
It's like, oh man, too late now.
But you grown, and you can control your own narrative.
Well, and two, they were talking that he was saying the wrong. He was speaking the kids' language.
Yeah, but
he was speaking their language again, and they heard him, which is why he motivated them to do something about
it. To start cleaning the campus. But again, I don't agree with his method.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But I do agree with, hey, y'all need to do something about this.
Listen, God works in mysterious ways.
He does. He does. And
he needed an agitator.
Right. But he works. The key word is
he needed
right.
a disruptor.
Right.
And in comes Ed Reed.
Yeah. But I think Ed wants the job back.
He ain't even clean my office.
Yeah. Yeah. So only thing
I felt you on that part.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, man, they ain't clean my office. Let me call somebody. Hey man, can y'all get somebody down here clean my office, please?
I know, right?
But again, it goes to the point to where I agree with him. I just don't agree with his method. I really want him to get the job back. I hope
this is something. This is a life lesson for everybody involved, because the kids had to see this, and then now they have to decide whether or not what tactics they will use going forward.
Well, they're protesting.
When there are situations, they protested peacefully,
right,
at BCU, right. And it was something. Because Naya is there, Adrina's daughter is there, and she had talked about the mold years ago.
Right. So it definitely
and the living conditions.
Yeah, and hopefully
stand up for yourselves, and that's all that they're doing.
Yeah, and hopefully, preferably because of it's Ed Reed, and he got the national attention of everybody.
Dude, and you forget
now you got to do.
And we forget how nice Ed Reed was. Sweet while you playing. Play with it if you want to. That's why he's a Hall of Famer.
Right.
And that's why he would have had the skill set to teach them young boys and lead them, but maybe not the temperament.
Right. But
maybe not the temperament.
Right.
Not now.
Right. And
that counts, Jarrell.
It does.
It really does.
And I don't know how Ed Reed is as a coach, because a lot of great players don't make great coaches.
Yeah.
Because they just looking for something that maybe this kid doesn't
What was
have.
the Chicago Bears linebacker who turned coach?
Singletary?
Wilbert Singletary.
Yeah. But he was decent.
He was.
When he was with the 49ers.
Do you remember his stare?
Dude, scary.
As a middle linebacker?
Scary. Everybody was scared.
Wilbert Singletary.
Yeah. What is it, Michael?
Huh?
Mike Singletary.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mike Singletary?
You thinking of Wilbert Marshall.
Wilbert Marshall?
Yeah.
That we're just hitting on another defense that was
Bears defense was ridiculous. But last night in the NBA, you got the New York Knickerbockers 120, Boston 117. Boston been losing some games, man.
They have.
You got Detroit 130, Brooklyn Nets 122. Brooklyn losing games without KD.
Right.
Definitely he's not coming back no time soon. You got Charlotte 111, Chicago 96. Go Vucevic. You got Cleveland 113 and Houston 95. Dallas 99 and Phoenix 97. The Dallas Cowboys. Dallas superstar Luka, he exited the first quarter, Glenn, last night, and for ankle. He rolled his ankle. He sprained his ankle. An X-ray was negative. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd said. Jason Kidd was that dude, man.
Jason Kidd was one of the best point guards of all time.
Yeah, one of them.
One of my
keep
favorites.
putting that one, and I'm good with it.
Yeah.
You like
one of my favorites.
Yeah.
You didn't like Jason Kidd. You didn't like Jason Kidd. You don't know.
When he was with the Nets.
You don't know.
When he was the Nets or you remember he was
Jason
like three
Kidd
people
was
in
sweet.
Dallas. When they was in Dallas, them pretty boys they had out there in Dallas.
Yeah.
It was Kidd.
I know who you're talking about.
Kittles. Was it Kittles? And the other pretty dude.
I can't. It'll come to us.
Oh, I couldn't. Yeah, I ain't like him then.
Yeah, I ain't like Dallas's unit. How do you put blue and green together?
Man,
what's
they be trying.
Tighten up, man.
They be trying.
Know who else needs to get rid of their uniforms? Minnesota and those Cracker Jack. Those Cracker Jack uniforms. They look like the sailor on the Cracker Jack box. What are they doing?
They getting even. The uniforms now are getting worse.
They're worse. The Pelicans uniform. What are they doing? What y'all need to get Zion some bigger pants. Zion pants be grabbing together. What is going on?
You don't get to see that much because he doesn't play.
Yeah. You know who we watch all the time? And you know what? Memphis is Ja Morant the second coming of Allen Iverson?
No.
He's Allen Iverson 3.0. Ja Morant is. I can't believe you're looking at me like that.
I'm tired of watching
Memphis. Me too.
They put them
flying around.
They put them and Lakers on.
Yeah, I'm tired. I love LeBron, but I don't like watching him lose. Him and yeah, they don't look good losing.
What's your name is back too? Davis. He's back.
AD.
Yeah,
about time. So now when AD comes back, he gives me hope.
Why would he give you hope?
Because I like the Lakers.
How would you?
LeBron coming up on Kareem's record. LeBron creeping up on the Cap's record. Most points all time.
You are Miami
No, I got
Heat.
the Heat. I got the Heat.
What is you talking about? He makes me happy because it gives us a chance. You about to make me throw up in my mouth.
No, the Lakers have got to be good for basketball to be good.
No, it
does.
No, it does not. It is a
What's the Magic doing? What's the Magic doing?
Matter of fact, we play tonight. We play your Miami Heat tonight at 8 o'clock in Miami.
In Miami.
Get you some of that.
Yeah, they renamed our arena too, man. I can't believe we've been there over 20 years. They renamed it the Miami-Dade Arena. Know why?
No.
Because FTX crashed the cryptocurrency.
Oh.
Boom! No more FTX Arena. They're done.
Oh, okay.
So they said, "Oh, give me that. We'll name it Miami. Miami-Dade County owns it anyway." So
yeah. You also got tonight. You got Milwaukee at Indy. You got Memphis at Minnesota. The Orlando Magic at the Miami Heat. You got Cleveland at OKC, and also in the late game, you got Toronto at Golden State. Man. Listen, guys, we need y'all to come by the station.
It's nutty.
Clark Road is nutty. Is in the building. We're going to have you some plain boiled peanuts and also your Cajun style with some smoked turkey in it. We're going to be up and running around 12 noon today until 5.
You got no chocolate cake?
You got no chocolate cake.
There's
no
chocolate cake day.
No
what are you doing?
No, man. So just come by, hang out with us, get you some great peanuts. You enjoy it. You'll be glad that you did. Glenn, what's going on this weekend for you, bro?
Man, I'm hanging out with my daughter at her brunch, and then I'm hanging out with Chris Shaw at his party at Topgolf. I'm hanging out.
Did not get invited.
I'm telling the kid, hey, Nakia, y'all, you here?
Did not.
I'm hanging out.
I'm not coming.
I'm hanging out. Boy, I just did a paper, too. Oh, man.
Yeah. So I'll be out here Friday and Saturday selling these great peanuts, man, and I may be able to see if I can get invited to this Topgolf thing to celebrate Chris Shaw's birthday, man. It's love, everybody. But don't go anywhere. We got more ministry and music here on Inspiration
Proverbs
1821
group.
Yep, coming up next, guys. We'll see y'all same bat time, same bat channel on Monday. What am I supposed to say? I'm Brother Jarrell.
I'm Glenn Allgood.
See ya.
Sports Feed with the Crew is a presentation and production of WOKB 1680 AM Sports. Follow us on Twitter